like he was going to 4-0.
For sure.
Has won 2 games in a row. The last one, if you are just tuning in, if you decided that last game was a perfect time to make nachos for an hour and 10 minutes, then you messed up. Because that was like the sickest game ever.
Yeah, that game was actually like a game that we have never seen before. Oh my God. What if Squirtle comes back? The final map is Protoss favored.
The next map is dual sight.
Yeah.
Dual sight.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
I don't know.
Dual sight has been a crazy map for TvP. It used to be all 1-1-1s.
Yep.
Nowadays, not nearly as much. But we do see it decided very early.
It is one of our smaller maps.
It's
one of our maps.
It's the smallest in GSL.
Should be right now. Not historically, but I mean, right now, currently. So, you know, this is just so crazy.
Normally small maps, by the way, guys, favor Terran over Protoss.
Yeah, easier to push.
Yeah,
also, this is a map where you can do the cheese that MVP used to get to the finals now here.
Well, now this is a hard choice, man, because after this is the biggest map in GSL, and the bigger the map, it oftentimes favors Protoss. It's hard for Terran to walk across and attack, and of course, Protoss, not hard for them, man. They have Warpit.
Get on Twitter, #GSL.
I heard that it just started trending worldwide from that insane game. Let's keep it on there, guys.
Keep it up there. This is crazy.
Nobody cares about the presidential elections or Justin Bieber. Let's get GSL on Twitter.
Show Justin Bieber that his birthday is only important to his parents and nobody else.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh. This is better than sex, Artosis. This is just crazy.
This is so much better than sex.
Sex is so overrated compared to this.
It's garbage.
My God.
This is brain sex, tasteless.
This is. I'm having brain multiple orgasms right now, Artosis.
That's odd. Are you sure you're not faking brain multiple orgasms?
I wouldn't fake it with you, Artosis, while we cast these games.
That's good.
All right. Will we have a comeback? The comeback of the esports history right now, as far as I'm concerned here with Squirtle. Or is MVP going to prove that he's the most dominant player in GSL history? MVP has 2 more shots. Squirtle not allowed to mess up anymore. Cases with me as Artosis. Whether you're an old-time fan or you're brand new here, you know how sick GSL is right now.
Yeah.
Especially for that game. All right, we're going to get to see which player on this 1-on-1 map gets the good real estate. And,
well, Squirtle's strong against fire types. So.
No, that's true. So if he starts in the upper right, you know, you never know. All right. Introing our player. We have, introing our Terran player, our Terran legend, losing in one of the greatest games, if not the greatest game I have ever seen. His ID is MVP. So many nerds. MVP looking a little tense there. In the bottom left, pulling off, I will say right now, the most brilliant, difficult, complex strategy in StarCraft II history, in a situation where it should have been impossible to get out.
Squirtle.
All right. Squirtle 4-3. I tell you, at this point, I take it. The one thing I do know, Tasis, and I know this for a fact.
Talk to me.
This series has to go to Game 7. After that last game, if it ends right here with MVP, I'm going to be like, I don't know, I'm just going to make like a fart noise when he wins. I'm like, GG!
Put your headset down and just walk off.
Dude, it has to go to Game 7 after that epicness. If it doesn't,
well, a lot of this is going to depend on what strat MVP actually elects to do.
Yeah, and Squirtle as well. I mean,
what if one of these guys opts to cheese? I know I keep saying this and it hasn't been happening, but it's a best of 7. Yeah, I'm actually on the same page. I'm going to stand up. We've been standing up for these casts.
Yeah. It's, I got too much energy, man. I'm like one of those wiggly nerds. I'm actually doing jumping jacks while I cast this.
All right, the cybernetic score has been planted. We don't see the second gas yet for the Protoss, but we might very soon here.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a straight-up 1-gate expand. That's what it's looking like for me from Squirtle. MVP, on the other hand, looks like he's just going to go for a fast expansion.
All right, Toast, you still got your cough. You're still a little
Just a
sick,
little
buddy.
bit. Just a little bit.
He was
I
actually
feel
really
pretty
sick last week.
Yeah, man, my Castle Calder was hilarious.
All right, Command Center coming up here.
So pretty standard from MVP. I'm glad to see he's not electing to cheese this game. It'd be too stressful for me to cast. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen.
You know, he could cheese in the last game because that map sucks for Terran.
Yeah, how do you cheese there, though? It's so long. You can't even send us.
But, you know, there's a variety of different cheeses.
Yeah,
They're
I
all
guess
in
you could-
timing attacks, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to just see a macro game there. I'd love
Yeah.
that, I tell you.
All right, 2 gases.
Yeah, after it, you know.
I think we might have a Banshee. I don't think it'd be a good idea considering how much
think-
Robo builds.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
Squirrels are
exactly.
doing.
And I mean, I don't feel like this map is as good for the 3 siege tank with 2 racks.
I agree.
But right now he is making another barracks, so it could be that. We'll have to see. But I don't like it on this map as much for some reason. It's the way that it's shaped. Even if you get those 3 siege tanks, they'll help, but not as much as something with the different terrain like Cloud Kingdom, where you can hold a ramp and take a third pretty easy and stuff like that. It would be easier for Protoss to break.
Nice control there. Not really losing too many hit points. Sentry on the way here. All right, he's getting the factory Artosis.
Yep, yep. What will he do with it?
I don't know. He does do the siege tank marine push. You know, I mean, one factor with that is that he actually it's not as big of a distance to get to them. All right, so he has confirmation. That is an additional base.
Squirtle looks like he's going to go for 3-gate pressure. Normally he gets his Robo right away, but the 3-gate, this might be a safety thing as well, because he knows that most likely if there is a Banshee incoming, he's still going to have an Observer in time. It's not going to be a huge deal. Oh, and it is going to be the 3 siege tank build. Okay, so that's we know what MVP is up to. I don't think he's going to super commit to it again.
Careful, MVP.
And that's a good place to hold.
Yeah, nice place to stop right there. You know, one thing that's been that's always impressed us actually since the get-go with MVP is his ability to rotate in and out different builds.
Now, if Squirtle goes for this 3-gate pressure that it looks like he's going to, the siege tank, he doesn't have one yet. So
you might want to hide the siege tanks.
You know, once he has siege mode, obviously aggression isn't going to work. Oh, a second bunker on the way? Is that right? Oh no, that's the first bunker still. Okay, never mind. All right, so I mean, he has a single bunker, stim on the way, 3 Marines popping out at a time. Oh, if he scouts these units right there, that's going to tell him a lot. Quick forge from Squirtle, and I believe, yeah, the SCV should have just seen that. So he actually should be fine. Actually, yeah, he's going to hold this just fine. His siege tank's going to come down, and a siege tank plus Marines against that little army, no problem.
NP.
Easy
peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, where do we go from here? Squirtle maybe being a little bit too aggressive here.
I like that he's trying to pick off a few SCVs, because right now it's 41 probes to, it looks like, is that 28 SCVs? Could that be? Hard to see. Anyways.
Yeah, our monitor is a little bit blurry here. All right, so additional gateways, okay.
Oh, he's going charge real quick instead of blink this game.
Nice switch up.
I like that, especially because as we see the unit composition, it's siege tank based. If he has charge when MVP is doing even a fake pressure push across the map that he wants to expand behind, charge lots will crush that army. Like, there aren't going to be medevacs if he does do the little push that he did before.
Right.
And, I mean, there's just...
And let's face it, he's gone blinking in every other game. He's not going to suspect charge. Squirrel's had a pretty steady pattern up until now, which he's deviating from.
Yep. So we have 3 siege tanks out. The starport is on the way, and 3 more racks on the way. 3 more racks. Okay, so just going into kind of a standard production. Now, will he actually come out across the map with these units? Okay, he's starting to push. Now, how many units is Squirtle actually going to have out here? He has both watchtowers. He's going to know what's coming, how much it is, and how many charge lots he needs. Now, he has 10 right now and 4 sentries with 2 stalkers. Okay, and look at that. Turning around right now. Good move by MVP. If he had gone further, I feel like this game would have ended in Squirtle's favor pretty
There's
soon.
still a chance he can push coming up here.
Yeah, he might once get some medevacs, and the other 3 racks actually get into.
But, you know, I don't feel like the tanks play as much of a role now.
Yeah,
the time sort of expired.
Yeah. Normally
it looks like MVP might have noticed that there's no Robo. Wait a minute.
Huh. Look at this green.
Oh my God!
Such great scouting. Oh man, he didn't get to see charge.
Yep.
That's a big deal. That is a big deal that he didn't see charge. Okay, so Temple Archives is out, not getting it. Oh, going up to 7 gates.
He's going to try to pump out so many units off 2 bases.
Yeah, he might be going for just a charge law Archon attack.
He could.
Let's see, is he going to actually... Yeah, Archon, okay. He's getting that plus attack. He's going up to 7 gates, and he's going to go charge law Archon. And against Siege Tank Marine, this is going to be a strong unit composition, Tasteless.
I'm getting tingly, man. This is so crazy.
I'm antsy right now. I'm antsy in my pantsy, Tasteless. I can't sit still. I got to stand.
Right, he's moving out now. Now remember, you want to try to hide the charge for as long as possible.
Yeah, you don't really want him to know.
Oh, he's going to take the 3rd base. Maybe he's not going to go for a 2-base all-in.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I mean, his unit composition is ultra mobile and very strong right now. Like, if MVP were to attack while he's taking this reasonably quick 3rd.
Okay, he knows.
Yeah, but if he were to attack during this time, it would still be fine. He'd hold on. Doesn't get a lot of intel, other than there is charge out. Sizestorm on the way. Oh my God, is he going to move out? Oh,
is this a good idea?
Well, if Sizestorm finishes before any engagement, that would be painful.
Well, maybe he's just going to take a 3rd. He is going to the left side of the map.
This is craziness, Tasteless.
The question is he just faking this push, or is he actually going for this? He might be just trying to force the Protoss to cut some probes here and there.
Yeah, definitely could be. He actually hasn't made a 3rd command center, though, which tells me that I really think he is going to go for it. Now, he's going to set up behind here with the Siege Tanks. This is a lot of... Oh, no, a lot of Squirrel's units were out of position. That was a big blunder there. He wanted to have everything together so he could actually go... Oh, no, this is... his units aren't all going at the same time. That's a big mistake there. And MVP going to do a lot of damage. Oh, God, that was a really bungled attack by Squirtle.
Oh, my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, so
he could have crushed that.
Yeah, he could have killed that, but his army was in a bad position.
Now, bunny storm right there. But he might lose this Nexus. He needs to not overcommit on defending this Nexus.
Yes,
he needs to be careful. If he can kill it, great.
Tried to counterattack here, did not work. Yeah, Squirtle's not dead yet.
Here.
Right, he's closing in right now.
And he's going for it. That might be enough zealots. Yeah, that's a huge warping round.
Now he's going to try to get over here and intercept. And MVP might actually be trapped up here.
If he can trap these units and kill them off, that would be nice. Oh, but he's going into line.
Oh my God.
And he's going to get flanked as well. Oh, nice Sizestorm.
Well, it's tough to say. It's been a lot of exchanges so far. Remember, MVP does not have a 3rd base made yet. So it's now that Squirtle has held this, MVP's going to have to come up with a backup plan, a plan B, if you will.
All right, so Squirtle now sitting on 3 base. MVP, I believe, hasn't started any additional base yet. So, I mean, at this point, Squirtle actually should be playing a little bit more defensive, but he is continuing to push forward here.
He's getting some great size runs up, but did he overextend?
Yeah,
with the Stimray Marauders, he can clean up all of this.
Well, I mean, he's going to have to rely on his Sizestorms. Oh, God, great snipes there by MVP. Can he finish Squirtle off here?
Oh, man, it's going to be really tough for Squirtle to hold this.
Squirtle was just too aggressive against the 2-base Terran.
He needed to just stay back and hold on.
He actually needs to sack this expansion.
Yeah, he needs to give it up.
If he tries to hold this, the game's over.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to back up.
2-base versus 2-base.
He does have a Colossus out now. That's something that we didn't really catch. So, I mean, Colossus plus High Templar, that's good, but he has to play ultra defensive right now. This is like the one moment where he can die. MVP is on 2-base. This is kind of all-inish by MVP. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Proxy Tech Lab.
Yeah.
On the back,
it looks like he wants to have
siege tanks.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Well, he knows it's going to be hard for him to just run right into. Oh my God.
Whoa! I was like, no way. He was like, way, and then it didn't happen. All right, so Psystorm plus Colossus. 2 Colossus out now. Does he have thermal defense? Oh, look at this.
All right, so this is a really unique situation here. He's going to try to push forward with the bunkers and the newly made tech lab down here for the factory with the siege tanks. Trying to close in. Squirtle has to act quickly. He has to come up with a plan. Does he have one? I don't know.
I think he needs to wait a little bit longer. This is a really scary thing, but he's afraid of those bunkers. Oh, nice Psystorms by Squirtle.
He needs just a little bit more, and it looks like the bunkers are about to finish.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Well, this is just terrifying.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, let's, there's always a possibility of just a hiccup on the server. All right,
Okay,
oh, thank God.
We're back.
Okay,
We're back.
all right.
We're back. Thank God.
Oh, God.
Okay, so
oh, God, that was scary.
it's hard to say what's going to happen here. We do have Vikings and Sea Chinks in production, which is going to go really well against these Colossi because there's very little anti-air. That is such a difficult spot to attack into for Protoss. And
Well, he's getting the Zealous shoot up here.
Dude, this is becoming so hard for Squirtle. Oh, that's our observer.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's just our observer, guys, so. Oh, I hear the game sounds going on again. So, yeah, he's got these 2 bunkers over here.
So I guess
But he's not in range, really, of the Nexus. Protoss doesn't have to attack until the Nexus can be shot down.
that's true.
He can always run in here.
He needs to back up. He's getting hit by Sea
He
Chinks.
can always run in here and try to kill up that siege tank and then run back again, too.
Those bunkers are so scary right now. MVP has so many units. 30 Marauders and 30 Marines.
Uh-oh. Is he going to do it right now? He's attacking
He's
into
going
it.
for it. Nice Psystorms being laid down, and he should probably back up. All right. He's got to retain these Colossi. He did lose one. Another one's very low
You
on
can
health.
see MVP really wanted to try to shoot down the Robo facility there.
Yeah. Oh, man. 1 Siege Tank, 4 Vikings out. 11 Medevacs still, which is a big issue. How many High Templars? We have 3?
Yeah, 3.
3 of those and 3 Colossi.
You can see he's just trying to slow down the reinforcements here. MVP has not properly dealt with that pylon.
Yeah, he should probably go find that. That can become annoying. And what's he actually looking out of that robo? I wonder if he's going to add in. I think he's just going to say.
I didn't even notice MVP is. Well, it's all going on. MVP took a 3rd base.
Oh God, that is.
I thought he was still on 2 base for a little bit. But yeah, on the minimap.
That is not boding well for Squirtle.
But let's face it, if he kills up this army over
That's
here.
his main command center. So
Excuse me. All right, so he is still on. All right.
But and Squirtle's actually taking a 3rd.
If Squirtle can actually break through this, then he can actually go to that the new base down here, or MVP, and take it out.
Squirtle has a 3rd.
Yeah, Squirtle's also a 3rd. So,
Nice Psystorm. Feedbacks might be good as well. There's so many of these Medevacs out.
you can see the structures here for Protoss kind of getting in the way of him having a good position to kind of move in.
Yeah.
If he gets that pylon, I believe it empowers the robotic facility.
Oh, one more he needs to get. And he's going for that robo, but that's too much damage from the
This
Colossi.
game is insane. This is so intense.
Yeah, this is the most intense game ever. All right, so 4 Colossi sitting out there. Do we have 7 High Templars? What does that say? That's really good.
Yeah, it's 7.
That's really good.
That's a lucky number right there.
At this
I
point,
think he's actually been overextending a little bit here. He might actually have to pack up his bags and leave.
You're right, he might. But the thing is, if you let Squirtle be fine for a second, oh no! Squirtle taking a ton of damage on that.
Now he's going to try to intercept the next group of units that are going to come in here, so that if he does actually crush through this, or he can attack, he can intercept them while they're trying to retreat.
This is actually insane. I mean, if he chooses to stay there, if Squirtle breaks that containment,
there's no
it's
SCVs
over.
of that other expansion, by the way.
Yeah.
The second base.
Yeah, it looks like he's probably been harassing there. Okay, this is a big moment for Squirtle. This is a moment where MVP is going to
He needs to shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. No, it's too late.
MVP, I think, has to move forward. I think that's it. He has to move forward from here. This is too much damage that's going to happen to his main base. He can't play the slow push game anymore. He can't whittle down anymore. He's going to have to make a move. He has to make a move, Tasteless.
He can go inside there and get the production facilities, taking out everything.
MVP has no
seems
more
to be
production.
frozen right now.
And he's going for it, Tasteless. He knows.
He got the orbital. Here we go.
Oh, Psystorm's going down everywhere. And MVP's army being shattered.
He just has to hold up. There's one MVP attack over here.
Can he do it? Could be close still. It's a lot of units, but it looks like with that
That's too much for us.
GG. We're going to game number 7.
This is insane.
Squirtle.
Unbelievable.
With an unbelievable comeback.
This is insane. That was such a tough position for him to hold. Oh my God. What? Dude.
I can't even believe this.
I can't believe this is actually happening. I was positive
Guys.
Squirtle was dead after game number 3.
Guys, get on Twitter and hashtag GSL. I want it trending not worldwide, but galaxy-wide at this point.
That's
if
right.
there's any aliens out there, they need to tune in. And if
those
you have
aliens have
tuned in
that app.
aliens. All right. Ace going in there being like, wow, you're really good. You're way better than me. Make sure you give a good ceremony if you win.
Oh my God. And the next map is a map that's really, really freaking hard for MVP.
MVP at this point has to be in shock. He was counting his money.
Oh yeah, there's so much money on the line right now.
Oh my. This is insane, man.
Oh yeah, we got some people from Singapore. Actually, I believe there's a bar craft going on in Singapore.
I bet you there is.
All right,
Cheers,
everybody
guys.
in Singapore, finish your beers right now.
You know,
But in case someone to black out, I don't have any more of this. You can watch the VOD later at GOMTV.
that means you can enjoy it twice.
Yeah.
Twice. Once live, you won't remember, and then you'll enjoy it again watching. It'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea indeed.
Oh my God, I can't believe that this is actually
This is
my reality.
Welcome to it.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, your phone's ringing. You're like, what? And I call you. It's like, Tasis, we got to go to the finals now. And then
And
we
I'm
come
like,
down. And MVP actually did 4-0.
Oh man, thank God this is not a dream, but actually the real deal. We're gonna go into the final game. The map is Atlanta Spaceship. That's a map that is not good for Terran on Protoss. You're too far away. Protoss
has
really
a lot of
defend.
time to react to anything. Of course, if they want to attack, warp in right across the map.
Now,
reinforcements easy.
Now you can see the IM team is going into the booth right now because MVP is not happy with this.
He's like, uh-oh, I might lose this. Yeah, MVP, you might. This is actually insane, man.
That would stagnate MVP's progression into being the greatest GSL champion of all time with his 4 wins.
That's right.
And pave the road for, Squirtle will be the first guy to come out of nowhere and mess
Rotor
up.
Man.
Yeah, and mess up the best Terran in the world. Sheesh.
He might become the Prince of Protoss.
Yeah. My God.
All right. Gotta calm down. This is just too good.
I am like so pumped and so over-caffeinated from drinking energy drinks right now.
I've been just sucking down coffee stays.
And the only thing I had today to eat was a donut.
That is so
That
bad.
donut I had, no, I know. It was just one of those days where I had a busy schedule. All right.
Wow.
So let me tell you something, man. I am totally out of my mind right now, Artosis.
Me too, but not for the same reasons.
Well, I have,
or maybe
I have two
for some of the
crazy
same reasons. So who's more out of their mind then?
I am.
I think I'm a crazier person than you overall, so maybe my already out of my mind.
I'm pretty insane, Artosis.
That's true, you are.
You actually know me in person.
You're a crazy person.
So,
right.
again, start talking about this on Twitter. Hashtag GSL plays. For those of you who don't understand why we keep asking you to do that, that is the best way for GSL and esports as
They hit a
well
lot of new people.
to draw a new crowd here.
You know, all those.
Get on your instant messenger. Tell people to tune in.
Yeah, all the 14-year-old girls that like hashtag like mom is me, like they're gonna be like, what's this GSL thing? And they click it, and they're like, maybe some of those 14-year-old girls we can convert and make them cool.
Yeah, I'm sick of those girls on Twitter being like, Mom and Dad don't know what it was like when I was 14. When they were number 14, hashtag I need a hug. Like,
I wanted an iPad 3, but they got me an iPad 2. They're so dumb.
they're so stupid. They don't love me.
Hashtag bad parent. No. We got to get them to take a look at this and maybe change them around for the better, show them the greatest thing ever, which is StarCraft II professional gaming.
Yeah.
Tell me that you're not having the most fun you've had this month right now.
People say, well, I don't know, Joseph. I think penicillin's pretty amazing too. Shut up.
Dude, it's
You haven't
mold on
watched enough
bread.
StarCraft. Yeah, it's mold on bread, man.
Okay? Mold on bread, that's like...
Oh, but that tasted our toast to flush the toilet. I mean, that was pretty important, wasn't it? No,
man,
not really.
I'd crap in a ditch for the
I
rest
would
of my
poop
life
in a hole
to
for
watch
all
StarCraft
eternity.
II.
All right. just to have StarCraft II as an esport.
I'd poop in a cat box and cover it up, man. I don't care. As
There you
long
go.
as we have StarCraft II.
So spread the word, spread the word, spread the word. We're going now into the final game. MVP against Squirtle. History is about to unfold before us.